Have you ever opened up TikTok and started scrolling and 2 hours later noticed that you lost a huge chunk of your life? Well, Instagram noticed that too, so they created Instagram Reels. I'm going to show you how to watch them, how to create them, and why you should be using them right now. Hey, what's up? Trevor here, Hollywood editor turned full-time realtor and video coach. On this channel, I teach realtors and entrepreneurs to grow their businesses using video. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button right down there and whack that bell so you are sure to catch my future content so you can stay current on all things video. Also, if you're super serious about making more money with video, check out my free webinar at videosecretswebinar.com. It's next level, dude. Instagram happened to notice that people were fleeing Instagram for TikTok, which is a very addictive social media video sharing platform. So Instagram naturally created Instagram Reels to compete directly with TikTok. Have you tried TikTok, Instagram Reels, or Instagram Stories yet? Post which ones you've used in the comments below. Currently, Instagram Reels are not quite as good or robust as TikTok, but it's getting there and Instagram's got the money to make it better, so you can expect it to be leveled up every single month. When Instagram rolls out a new feature, they promote it heavily. Instagram Reels is hot and heavy right now, so if you want to get more love from Instagram, in other words, if you want Instagram to share your content more regularly and more frequently to more people, you need to be on Instagram Reels right now. I created a couple of videos on using TikTok right up there. You should totally be on TikTok as well. A lot of you thought that your demographic isn't really on TikTok, and to a large degree that is true, although TikTok's age is leveling up. So people watching and using and sharing and creating on TikTok are getting a little bit older, but the Instagram audience already is older, and people on Instagram are buying houses and other products and services that you might be offering. So you totally want to be on Instagram Reels. Yes, there are several ways to create and share videos on Instagram already, so why another way to share videos? It's another way to be creative and share and engage with your audience that is slightly different than the other ways you previously have been able to share on Instagram and still can. But you really want to put some effort into Instagram Reels right now if you want to grow your following on Instagram and sell more stuff. Let me show you how to see Reels on Instagram right now. Let's open up the phone. Right now we're on my account, and here in the middle you can see the grid on the left, and just to the right of that you tap that and you see Reels. If you've started creating Reels, you will see that on your account. If you haven't created Reels yet, you won't see that when you log into your account. And to the right of that we have the little lightning bolt thing, which is IGTV, another way to share videos which are longer, and to the right of that you have posts that you are tagged in. So if you want to see the Instagram Reels that you've created, you just click on that little icon, the second one from the left, boom, and you can see your Reels. You click on a Reel and you can start watching your own content. Now, if you're watching this, chances are you haven't created any Reels yet. So where do you go to look at what other people have done? To see Reels other people have created, you click on the magnifying glass on the bottom of your screen, which takes you to the Explore page. You got a huge video taken at most of the screen that says Reels on the bottom left, and that is because Instagram is promoting Reels heavily. To see more Reels, you click on the Reel, this waterfall thing here on top, and it's gonna show me Reels of people I follow and things that Instagram thinks that I want to see. I simply swipe up and I can see more Reels. And these are addicting and cool. People are super creative. Reels can be between 3 and 15 seconds long, so they're very short. They're meant to grab your attention instantly and keep you scrolling. Instagram wants people to keep scrolling. So as you're thinking about creating content for your Reels, think about what's something you would click, what's gonna make people keep clicking, and what's relevant to your niche. You might be thinking, well, I'm a realtor. It's boring. I've got nothing to share. Well, I've got a prior video about sharing things on Instagram right up here that I did with my sister, who has over 100,000 followers on Instagram, and she gives some great tips on leveling up your Instagram game. Think about that when you're creating Reels. So I suggest you watch that video right after you watch this one for more ideas. But if you're like, oh, what about houses? Can I do Reels showing houses? Yeah, people have done some cool stuff. Now to find what people are searching for, you go to the search bar and let me just type real estate. Let's see what other people have done with real estate. This is how you can be inspired. I click on this and I swipe up and I see, oh, look at that. People are, doing really cool video tours, 15-second video tours of cool houses with real estate content. So there are plenty of things you can do, even if you're just a realtor. like me. Once you're scrolling through Reels, if you decide you want to create a Reel, this is how you do it. In the top right, there's a little camera icon. I click on that camera icon, and now I get this screen, which allows me to, let me flip it at myself. Whoa, check that out. Which allows me to use the features that Instagram has for Reels. Let's go through those features in 1 second after I show you another way to get to Reels. If you're like, oh, I forgot how to get to Reels, all I have is my own page. How do I create a Reel for my own page? Well, you click on the home icon, that little house on the bottom left, and in the top left, you click on story and hold it or tap it, depending on whether you've created a story or not. By the way this works is if you've created a story that day, you have to hold it. If you haven't yet, you just tap it. So I'm holding it, and now it's gonna say add to your story. So now I can add to my story. It takes me to this page. On the bottom, I have the option to go live. If I hit the go button now, I'd be live on Instagram, or I can create a normal story, or I can go one more to the right and create a Reel. Now, there are several fun features in Reels. Some of them are similar to stories. Some of them are unique to Reels. Let's talk about the first one. One of the big things that got TikTok cranking was sounds, which is music. And this is like copyrighted music that TikTok got the rights to use, and Instagram has the right to use a bunch of songs. These are cool songs you couldn't probably normally post in your videos because you don't own the rights to them. And these are popular trending songs. So if I click this little sound icon here, I have a list of a gazillion songs that I can use in my Reels, and I can lip sync to them or use them as background music. Either way, I can search for music that I think I would like to use in my videos and use it. To preview it, you hit the little triangle to the right, and to add it, you just actually hit the music itself that you want to use, just the words right there or the little logo thing right there, and boom, the music will be added to your Instagram Reel. Now, I'm not going to use music here for this because I don't have the rights to use it on YouTube, but that's how you use music, and that's a really fun thing that you can do that people like. Now, next down here, you have this little icon that's got an arrow and a line on it. This allows you to record your videos at different speeds, and this is kind of a fun effect. If you look on my Reels, go to Trevor Jones Creator, it's like right up there. Go to Trevor Jones Creator on Instagram and click on my Reels, and I've got one. I've been playing with it, and I did one thing where I switch hats and I lip sync to music. I recorded that at 1/3 normal speed, and when it plays back, it looks kind of fun, so it creates a fun effect. So if I hit 3x, I would be recording this video in slow motion. The song would be playing in slow motion. Then it would play back at normal speed, and it would look kind of funny and clever. If you're excited to try Instagram Reels, or you just want to see me make more of these incredible lip syncing videos, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, man. My self-esteem could really use it. I'm really putting myself out there. Thanks. Underneath speed, you have effects, that little face icon. You click on that, and down below you can swipe left and see a bunch of effects. Some of these you're going to be familiar with because they're exactly the same effects that you get in Instagram stories. But if you keep swiping, at the very end, you have this little magnifying glass, which allows you to see the effect gallery, which has hundreds, I think even thousands of effects. There are categories at the top. You can swipe and see the different categories. You can just play with them. You know, they're fun. And it's a way to make your videos a little more engaging, to get people to click and watch and last longer and get to know you better. At the top, I've got a magnifying glass, so I can type in words like face. Do you have any effects for my face to make me look better? I can scroll down and go, oh, here's one, fire face. So I can see a sample of what it looks like. Fire comes out of this guy's face. I hit try it, and at the bottom of the screen, if I started recording, it wouldn't work, but I can see it's just to the right of the record icon. So I go over here, and now I have fire face. Open my mouth, and that's what happens. If you want to do that, they got a ton of stuff like that. And then I can go back to normal and see a normal video here. Next, I have the timer. Now, what's the timer for? One thing that's super, super popular on TikTok are transitions. People do cool transitions. I did it in that sample video I've got in my Instagram Reels. You can check it out where I'm changing hats. You can do really cool stuff. It takes a minute to learn. It's kind of fun, but you can set a timer, put this thing on a tripod, and record a little bit of a song, lip sync to the song, and then it'll give you a countdown. I'll set the timer and watch. So watch what happens. I set the timer, and it's going to give me a countdown. 3, 2, 1. And now I'm recording for a few seconds, however many seconds I chose right here. And at the end of this, it's going to stop, and I can adjust it. I hit this little arrow on the left, and I can trim it by hitting the scissors right here. Say, wait, I didn't want to use that much. And this would be super cool if I was lip syncing to a song or something, and I wanted to create cool transitions. So this is a way to create those cool transitions. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, just go to TikTok, or go to, better still, go to Instagram Reels and start swiping up. And a lot of people doing these cool transitions, you might think, I want to try those. This is how you do those cool transitions. What happens is after you record that first one, you hit the timer again, and you're going to do the next part of the song, and the next part of the song, and the next part of the song, and you splice them all together, and boom, you have a cool little effecty video. Doesn't take too long, it's pretty simple to do. Let's go ahead and create a simple 15-second reel, and then I'll show you how to share it. First, let's choose a cool effect. I like this one because my eyes look cool. What up guys, Trevor here. I am showing you how to use Instagram Reels right now. Is this amazing? This looks just like Instagram Stories, but I can do more cool stuff that I'm not gonna do in this one because I'm just gonna delete this one, but this is what it looks like. I can do many of the same things that I would do in Instagram Stories. In the top right, I click on that little square smiley face and I can choose animated GIFs, I can search GIFs, I can choose one of these emojis and add it on just like in Instagram Stories. If you don't know how to do that, I can draw on it just like you can in Instagram Stories, and I can undo that. And I can also, of course, type by hitting these letters in the top right and say, hey, watch this, watch, each, watch. Hey, it knew how to spell for me, right? And you can change the fonts by tapping on it and clicking on these little options down below to make it super cool, right? Hit done, watch. And then if you want to share it, which you're going to want to do, you probably want to play with it first to get an idea how to use it and create something cool. Then hit this arrow on the bottom right. This is the share page. The share page gives you a few options. Number one, you can choose the cover. The cover is the first frame that people see when people are scrolling. So I can click on cover and I can scroll on the bottom and choose which frame I want to use. Hit done. I can write a caption here, and you should totally write a caption and use hashtags just like you do on Instagram. If you're not sure how to use hashtags, I've got a video about that right up there. You should check it out. It's actually super important. And I can choose to share it on Reels because right now Reels is highlighted at the top, or I can click on Stories and share it to my story. I can choose to share it to my close friends or to my normal story. Now a story is going to disappear after 24 hours like any other kind of story, but a Reel is going to live forever on your Reels page. Notice that it says, well, I have Reels selected at the top. Share Reels in Explore. That's going to share it to the Explore page. You know, the magnifying glass thing I showed you in the beginning, so people can find your reel. That's why you want to use hashtags. I can also share it to my feed, which is the main page. When somebody goes to your Instagram account, they see your main feed. I'm not going to do that. Then I just hit share and Explore, and boom, it is shared in Explore. That is literally all there is to creating Reels. Don't be overwhelmed. It's got a bunch of options. You don't have to use them. Just dive in, start using Reels because you will get more love from Instagram. They will share your content more. Your following will grow and you will sell more houses if you're a realtor. For a complete playlist on growing your business with Instagram, click on that link right up there. Remember to subscribe by hitting that button right down there so you're sure to catch my future content. I cannot wait to see your incredible, entertaining Instagram Reels.